Now night arrives with their purple legion. Retire to your tents and to your dreams. For tomorrow I enter the town of my birth. I want to be ready. Hello and welcome to another $0 given podcast here in Legacy Studios in Galway. I don't even know what number we're on at the minute, but they're all going well, and thank you so much to everyone who has interacted and subscribed and just enjoyed the podcasts of previous. But tonight I am joined by a Cork legend, many would say, and you've definitely seen him on the social media platforms without doubt. And when I met this man for the first time this evening, I thought to myself, this is exactly the person that I watch on social media, on my phone, on my laptop. Sometimes people come across differently. This man didn't. I felt like I'd known him for a very long time, and there was an immediate connection. So, Richie Herlihy.
Great to be here, my brother. Great to be here.
Thank you so much for joining me here in the $0 given
More than welcome
podcast.
Great to be here.
We've lots to talk about.
We do. Lots to talk about.
Yeah,
man.
we'll go through them all.
Yeah. Open book now today. Whatever
I like
you
that.
want.
I like that. Absolutely nothing. No stone
Nothing's
left
off the table.
Unturned.
Nothing's off the table.
As with everyone I bring on the podcast, I want to go right back as the last lad I had on. It was nice to do it in a linear fashion. So we start off, I have this saying, show me the 7-year-old and I'll show you the man or what the man has become or the woman.
Yeah.
So I want to bring it all the way back. You're Cork born and bred?
Cork born and bred, yeah.
Yes.
Cork born and bred. Never much good in school. Didn't like it.
Yes.
At all.
Okay.
Couldn't concentrate.
Right.
Just wanted to have a good time.
Yeah.
And that doesn't go well in school.
No.
And it doesn't go well with the mother and father either. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I used to get killed.
Yes.
I used to get killed. But
Is that from the beginning, from national school, the whole works?
yeah, I could never concentrate. Like, I'd be staring out the window and the teacher would say, right, get out your journals or whatever, and they're all getting out their stuff and they know what they're doing. And I'm like,
yeah.
what the fuck was said for the last 10 minutes?
I get you.
That was always like, I couldn't concentrate.
A touch of an ADHD or just...
Bait with it.
Okay.
I am bait with
so
it.
that's a fact.
Oh, I got diagnosed
okay,
recently enough. Yeah, in the last couple of months, few months ago. Yeah.
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 And
with the stuff.
that was. And do you think that is in a lot of people with ADHD? Do you think that's in from when you're very young?
100%. 100%. Like, especially in school anyway. The anxiety I used to have going to school because I never wanted to be there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have fun.
Did you get on well with your peers?
Mostly, yeah. Mostly.
Yeah. So it was you wanted.
Just wanted to have a good time. Didn't really want to be in the books. Didn't want to be doing homework. And I'd always lie to my mum and dad to say my homework was done.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing it outside the school in the morning, copying some fella's fucking work.
Would you say you were a grafter?
If I like something,
yeah,
1,000,000%,
yes.
100. Straight on it if I like it. Yeah,
that is a trait of ADHD. It's hyper focus, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, I get obsessed with something if I liked it.
Yeah.
If I don't like it, you could tell me anything and I'm not gonna fucking listen to you. Like,
yeah, I get
you know.
My friend Mark Maloney is like that. He's super talented. He played Eddie in the Hardy Bucks.
Eddie Durkin.
Yeah.
He's English, is he?
If you called him English, he'd be very, very upset. So
he's an English twang. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Liverpool. Now he can do every accent under the sun, but his day-to-day accent is
Scouse.
Is Scouse, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. He gets a pass off. He's Scouse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're more or less Irish.
As good as.
Yeah.
And his parents and his grandparents were all from Swinford, and he moved over when he was 12. But he is completely bet with ADHD.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah.
It's the worst case ever.
Does he be butting in now and stuff all the time? And
all
that's
the time.
what I do. Like a fucking murder for it.
And he's like, you could be having a heavy conversation or a deep conversation or a serious conversation, and next thing out of the blue, you go, woo!
Come on, like.
But if Martin can't put you in good form, there's definitely something wrong.
He's one of the good ones.
Yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely, and he's a heart of gold.
Yeah,
an absolute heart of gold. But that's ADHD, so that does not go well with school. You got through national school, okay?
I basically started smoking weed and doing the fool then. The weed used to calm me down.
Okay.
But it also used to get me into trouble.
In national school?
Oh no! I left school at 15.
Oh, sorry.
I left school at 15. I went working fitting water pumps.
Yeah.
I done that for 12 years, and then the building went burst.
Okay.
And I was let go from that job, and then I ended up doing factory job to factory job, and do you know what I mean? Like,
so when water, what'd you say you're fitting?
Water pumps. Do you know, like wells?
Yes.
We used to drill wells.
Okay.
You put the pump down into it. The pump would pump into a pressure tank and pump it all around the house. We used to be doing slurry pumps.
Okay.
Blood pumps. Fucking everything.
What do you mean, blood pumps?
Yeah, like in slaughterhouses.
Oh, yes.
Do you know, we used to, grinders, they used to grind up all the guts. I tell you now, it was a horrible job.
I bet.
You'd like go out in the summertime now and you pull the pump and there's a crust at the top that would break, and the fucking smell. My God, it was disgusting. And you get any of it on your clothes has to go in the bin, like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
That's like when you're if you ever walk past, obviously you did when you're in that line of work, past a slaughterhouse or even a butcher's that kills their own. The smell.
It doesn't just disappear.
No, it's a stagnant.
It's disgusting, yeah. It really is. It's disgusting. Like, people just think that the guts just disappear.
Of course
they
not.
don't disappear. They get ground up and pumped out into, do you know?
They say that one of the highest risks for suicide is people that work in slaughterhouses.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I look, biggest hypocrite in the world. I love my meat.
Yes.
But I also love animals.
Yeah.
And I think I could not do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't kill them myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even kill fish. I throw them back. Genuinely, like.
Yeah.
Do you know? So, I don't know. I could never do it. That would drive me mad now as well. That would drive me mad.
Yeah.
Not a hope.
I like meat. I love my meat as well. But again, I love animals, so it's a trade-off.
It is. What's your favourite meat?
It varies between lamb and steak.
Mine would be lamb.
Yeah.
And I was holding baby lambs the other day down in Kerry. And they're the most beautiful little things.
Yes.
And it still wouldn't stop me from eating it.
I did joke with my daughter who's 15, Grace. If we ever see a lamb in a field, I'll say, do you know what? It'd be nice with that now. Isn't that a lovely scene? Do you know what would be nice with that now? A bit of mint sauce.
Mint sauce and lamb, they go hand in hand. You know, I totally get it. But you see, what people don't understand is they think it's the baby lamb that's getting killed.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever see a leg of lamb?
Yes, true.
They're nearly sheep by the time they're slaughtered. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
do you know, people get it mixed up. And look, it's life.
Yeah.
We're top of the food chain. We have to eat. You know what I mean?
We'd like to think we are.
Yeah.
Some characters these days, you'd have to question that theory as well. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that later on. Yes, we are the top of the food chain, and we all like our meat, and that's
we do. We do. Yeah. No. Like, never going to be a vegan. Like,
no,
it's never happening.
So the bust happened. Then you got into factories. That must have been like going back to school to you.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it, and like, fuck. The men are the biggest bitches in the world, if you ask me.
Okay.
Do you know, and you be sitting around tables and they're bitching about everybody and negativity, and I just found factories to be negative.
Okay.
You know, I met some great people, some that I'm still friends with to this day, but I just found them negative. And do you know, you'd have people that would lick arse, management arse.
Yes.
And just they'd do anything to get you in trouble then, so they get a pat in the back. And
that's schoolboy shit.
Yeah, but it's like that in factories. Like,
I've never worked in a factory. I worked in Aldi for a few years now. I did love it.
They're meant to be good to their staff.
They're
I heard.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
But not definitely the Aldi generation that I came into. It was before. It was like. And I think I've said this in other podcasts. It was like a family. You were put into a family. We had only 13 people to run the whole shop. That was nearly as big as Tesco.
Jesus.
and rotation, so everyone had to cover everyone. But Aldi were very good at making you feel like if you didn't,
Part of the team.
yeah, make you part of the team, but also
You're letting down your friend.
you're letting
here.
down your friend.
Yeah.
here,
It's a good way to be.
which is there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's a great discipline and a great.
It's almost like blackmail.
Yeah, that's how you kind of felt if you got into it at all.
You're leaving down poor Timmy now.
Exactly, and not only that, but they had a great incentive because I got in the last type of contract. Right, listen to this. So the better the shop was doing, not only you were getting a kind of basic wage, which was a good wage. If the better the shop was going, the better you got a productivity bonus. Everyone did.
But like, wouldn't that be down to the area as well? Like, you know, fuck it. Like,
Yes.
it's not your fault if your Aldi's in a shite area.
It's not that. It was all taken into account
Right,
when they
okay.
done the calculations for the productivity. So it was all due. That's why there was so little people in the actual Aldi. So it was all divided by the amount of people that were employed by this particular shop.
Right.
So although it's all under Aldi, every individual Aldi is treated separately
Right.
for that. And I think they changed the whole model of it then. But I definitely just got scraped in for the good contract at the time. I was in it for 5 years, and then I had to leave for
Long time ago.
When I had the aneurysm in 2019.
Right.
So no,
Back just
16.
there.
No, 2016 I had the
Right.
aneurysm. I went back for about a year and a half, and then I had to quit it for a
Right.
couple
You
of
got
other
out of
reasons.
there just before COVID, so
I did.
yeah.
I did indeed, and then but that was another thing. How we might as well get into it because I know that you're very opinionated when it comes to events like that in the world, especially in this country.
We're going there.
We might as well. We might as well
Yeah.
without using the C word or the L word as much as we can because that's
It'll
just
get
the-
flagged.
It'll
Yeah,
get
it'll
flagged,
get flagged.
which is absolutely
yeah,
fucking ridiculous.
It is.
That you can't talk about it.
It
That
is.
just tells you
It is.
all you need to know.
Yeah, it is. I just found it to be the biggest farce to ever hit the world.
Yeah.
I just thought our government was mocking us
Yeah.
through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like Varadkar with all his fucking mean girl sayings.
Yeah.
The €9 substantial meal. What a load of horseshit that was.
It made no sense.
€9. You eat a meal and you're safe from COVID.
That's right.
You don't, you're fucking in danger. You sit down in the pub, you're grand. But you get up, you better fucking put on your mask.
Yeah.
What a load of horseshit. Sorry, no, like, but that just, I swear to God, it was just the biggest load of nonsense I ever, like, and the man then in America with the burger and fries trying to, do you see that?
No.
He's like, you're telling me if I get vaccinated, I can get these delicious fries?
Oh my God.
And people were lapping it up. And then he's like, I can get a burger too?
It's like
He was selling the vaccine to fat bastards. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, no, you couldn't write it. Like,
here's a little burger
do
for
you
you.
know what I mean? Anybody that got it for that reason should be fucking put to sleep.
Yeah. It's
Do
like
you know?
the clown in It. Just come down here.
Yeah, here's a little balloon. Yeah, come down.
Fuck's sake.
Unbelievable. Yeah, but like, I just thought the fact that they were leaving old people to die on their own
Yes.
as well, that's, as an Irish man,
Yeah.
it should disgust you.
Yeah.
And it disgusted me. That more than anything. My own freedom taken away, old people dying on their own.
Yeah.
It was the worst for me. And families having to watch their funerals on YouTube. Biggest load of horseshit ever.
It's the most unnaturally Irish thing that you could ever imagine. We love giving out. We love complaining. I done a video today. We love misery, but we love it in an Irish way. We're a very loving, family orientated and friend orientated
Absolutely.
race of people.
And you know, everybody loves their granny.
Yes,
Everybody loves
yes.
their family.
Yes.
And they were dying in incubators or in the what are they called? It is incubators, isn't it? The breeding things that they were in. What are they
I
called?
think
Incubator.
incubator. Yeah.
They were dying in them with no family around them.
That's right.
That's disgusting.
And maybe for weeks before not seeing anyone.
yeah, exactly.
A lot of them people must have thought, what the fuck's going on here at all?
It was just bonkers, and it just look, the stupidness of it all out of our government just made me think, nah, this is fucking stupid. They were up at golf events and
Yes.
Bradker, I'm in a country where the rules don't matter, so I'm hanging around with my friends.
That's right. Festivals.
Like,
yes.
fuck off, like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they were doing. They were running riot, doing whatever they want. They can fly off in their jets.
And some could say they've continued on the same thread, but the actual between 2020 and 2022, it was the biggest pulling wool over people's eyes
It was the biggest shift in finances in the history of the world, is what it was.
Yeah,
that's fact. Like,
and no more than the oil at the minute. It's a price reset.
100%. 100%. Like, people now are happy to see €2 for a fucking litre. I'm like, what in the name of God is wrong with you?
That's exactly it. So it's like, it should be 140. We'll just say 140. It should be less, actually. It's if you were to, and I done a little video today about it. If you were to take the same comparison with the America, it works out about €1.05 a litre. So even saying going back to 140 where it should be. So they put it up to 240, and then to bring it back down to 2, and we're like, yay!
Yeah, finally a bit of relief.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just a price reset. It's just aim high to get.
And
what
the
you really
government are getting the vast majority of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It makes you sick.
Or some government is. I don't even think our own government is in control.
Yeah, they're so stupid. Like, they're actually so stupid. Well, do you know what? I actually think they know exactly what they're doing. I was going to call them stupid, but they're actually not. They know exactly what they're doing. You know?
Yeah. Well, we'll get back on track with yourself first. Yeah. With yourself first in the factories, not enjoying it. The lockdown happens. How did the factories go then? Close down?
Well, I was working for an airplane company. We were repairing airplane parts. Planes weren't flying, like.
Yeah.
So there was nothing being done. Oh. Like, we were going to work and we were all standing around, and, you know, no overtime, fair in our jobs. But then the government started giving us a payment to subsidise our wage that our company was cutting in half.
Okay.
Do you know? So I had a great time. I was off for 2 weeks, on for a week.
Yeah. But you wouldn't have been able to do an awful lot.
Yeah, I was going out with my dogs. That's what I always do.
Yeah.
That's what I always do. I was going out with my dog down to the park. Look, it wasn't heaven, but like, the bank account was building up. Like,
very good. Without spending it, I suppose.
Spending it on stupid shit. Yeah.
But I remember what was it called? The PUP.
Yeah.
We were always going to have to pay that back.
And that's what happened.
And that's what happened. Yeah.
Do you remember at the start of COVID? 112 a litre.
Yeah.
In the garage by me. Yeah. 112 a litre.
Yeah.
That was a bribe.
Yeah.
That was a bribe. Stay home now.
Yeah.
Look, this is what we'll do for you to keep you happy for a little while.
Of course.
Then it went on, and we the longest lockdown in the fucking world.
That's right.
The dirty bastards.
You see, I always think that in Ireland that they're using us as a template, as a guinea pig.
It's the wrong country to be doing it to.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, if they can do it to this country, they know they'll get away with it in other countries. And they know this for not just the last few years, but for hundreds of years. They tried to paint the paddy in England as a basket case. And that's where the term basket case comes from. It was for bringing drunk lads home in a basket. That was wheeled out.
Nobody done that for me.
But they tried to paint the thick Irish paddy, and in America as well, but in reality we were the ones that were like, hold on a second,
questioning everything. Yeah. That's something to be proud of.
I think so.
It is.
I think so. But how then do you go from, I think one of the questions, I put out a story yesterday with some questions coming in.
Yeah.
One of the questions was, how does it feel to be one of, if not the first Irish food reviewer?
Yeah,
Would you say I
was the first?
Oh, you were the first?
I was the first, yeah. Well, there was another lad doing it, Conor Ryan, but he's a food promoter.
Okay.
You know? So I was the first food reviewer. How does it feel to be the first food reviewer? Yeah. Jesus Christ. I set off a chain reaction. It's
What year did you
It's
start?
nothing to be proud of now. Like, every man, his dog and fucking wife are doing it now. Like,
I don't know.
Do you know?
It's a trailblazer.
Yeah. And some of them I really like.
Yes.
Like there's some brilliant people doing it. And do you know what? It's not even the food reviews. It's the character doing it for me.
Yes, of course.
You know, like, so look, at the end of the day, I enjoy watching these people too, like everybody else does. So.
But how did you get in? How did you get into it? Like, what made
Well,
you? Was it COVID?
No, way after COVID. After COVID, it was. I don't know. Fuck it. It's over 3 years ago anyway.
Yeah.
4 years. Sorry, 4 years since my first TikTok. It actually only popped up the other day.
Okay.
So 4 years since my first TikTok, and I didn't even know what TikTok was.
Yes.
My ex-girlfriend Sarah, who I'm still very good friends with, she asked me that I want to do a TikTok one night when we were away.
Okay.
And we ended up getting a Chinese down in Castle Island in Kerry.
Okay.
And we woke up the next day, it had like 80,000 views. I was like, Jesus Christ, I thought I was famous already. So I was delighted. Like, we couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And every video I done after that just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you know. And it was fucking crazy. It was crazy. Then we were kind of talking and we were like, imagine if someone come up and asked me for a picture.
Yeah.
Crazy, like, and then about a couple of weeks later, someone asked me for a picture, and we were like, "What the fuck?" And it's like
that is brilliant. But that was the thing about TikTok when it started off first. People were going viral because they were pushing everything just to get. There
wasn't enough creators on it.
Wasn't enough creators.
Yes. COVID made everybody famous on the thing. If I done it in COVID, game over.
Yes, of course.
Do you know, game over. But I was doing my YouTube videos at the start with my friend Eric. Just for fun.
Yes.
I always done cooking out in nature and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I love the outdoors.
I was wondering where the nature the nature thing came from.
That's where it came from. I just always loved being outside. I love animals. I love out in the wilderness. I love cooking outside and eating outside. We done it today.
Yeah.
Myself and Sinead.
I know there's something brilliant about it.
We pulled in and we made a lovely breakfast now today out in a park, and there's something about it.
Yeah.
Do you know? Did you ever do cooking outside yourself?
I did a little bit. We used to, the odd time, we went through a phase when I'd be out plastering. I was a plasterer by trade. And when we'd be out in the sticks and it'd be cold in the winter, it was always nice to make a fire. And
frying pan over it or something.
Frying pan, anything
lovely.
at all. The only thing was, some days it'd be so windy and so wet.
Oh, it's keeping the fire going.
Keeping the fire going. You'd be 3 or 4 hours fucking waiting, doing the.
I know exactly what that's like, because I have these little stoves, like, and they're brilliant things. But if there's a gust of wind, it keeps going out, and it's a fucking disaster. You'd be starving with hunger. When there'd be no food going.
And nothing done. No plaster, no nothing.
But
if anyone landed and seen us that we'd nothing done, but we were around the fire trying to cook sausages. Anyway.
That sounds brilliant though. All the lads, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to cook a few sausages. That's what it's all about.
So I didn't realise that you started by actually doing that.
Yeah, we started doing YouTube videos just for the fun of it. We were travelling around everywhere, doing cooking videos down in castles and up mountains and everywhere. Do you know? I love doing it, like, and I knew it wasn't really going to go anywhere, you know what I mean? I just loved doing it, you know? I was out with my buddy making videos, cooking food, and you'd always have to eat just then, what's he doing, you know? Fucking making a fool of himself, all this, like, you know?
Yeah, well, you're always going to get that. You're always going to get that.
I never cared.
There is a little bit of begrudgery when it comes to
Ireland.
To making that. It's one thing that we're bad at or good at is that little bit when I think it's when people don't understand or don't know what you're doing, it's just like,
I didn't even know what I was doing.
Well, that's it. Well, that's a beautiful thing.
Do you know, I genuinely, like, the first TikTok I did, that was a fucking shock, like.
Yeah.
That was a serious shock.
Yeah.
To the both of us, like, we weren't expecting 600 views, let alone fucking 80,000. Do you know? So
then it goes from there to, what do you think, what are you going to do next?
See, that's the thing now, that I was trying to keep a secret, but look, we're going to say it anyway.
No. I'm going back to the first. I want you to drop.
All right, okay.
From the first TikTok you done, right?
Yeah.
To, like, when you got 80,000 views, you're like,
I thought, holy shit!
Something of this?
The both of us thought. Well, to be fair, no. Like, the people around me always thought that I would, like.
Okay.
Do you know, Sarah especially, in fairness to her, like, she always
that's nice.
kind of believed that, like, my personality would get me somewhere, you know?
Yes.
And, like, my dad as well. My dad always thought my personality would get me somewhere, you
There you
know.
go.
He said that to me, like,
Yeah.
you know. And my dad is my hero.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So, meant a lot coming from him.
Have you brothers and sisters?
I do. Too many of them. No, I wouldn't change them for the world. I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters.
Okay. Where do you fit in?
Right in the middle.
Okay.
Right in the middle. I have 2 older brothers, an older sister. My Irish twin. There's 11 months between
Right.
us.
Okay. Yes.
And I have 2 younger sisters then as well.
Okay. A big
Yeah,
family.
big family, yeah. Yeah. Good times.
And you got on well with your parents.
Yeah, very well, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great
Yeah.
having a relationship. I do, with especially when you're a lad, your dad like that. A bit
My
of,
dad was everything to me growing up. And so my mother too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not leaving her out of this,
Yes.
but
Yes.
my dad just everybody loves him.
Yes.
He's a gentleman, like,
Yes.
you know, and genuinely everybody loves him. And just the way he was with me growing up,
Yeah.
never laid a hand on me, just always, his words would hurt you more than he could ever.
Okay.
Do you know, like, and he never showed or anything, just the way he'd say it to you, you know? Like
That's
when I was, I had a
lovely
really
dad.
bad gambling at one stage, like,
Oh,
and
right.
really bad, like, and like my mum and dad called out to my house and they never called out.
Yeah.
Do you know? Bang at the door. I was thinking maybe postman would mail fucking boxes or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So I opened up the door, my mum and dad standing in front of me. I was like, oh shit. I kind of knew in the back of my head, like, and I was kind of hoping that it would,
Okay.
do you know, because I was sick to death of it.
Yes.
I was sick to death of
You
living
knew
the
there
way
was a
I was
problem.
living. Oh, it was, come here. I was ruining my fucking life, like, and I was borrowing money from everybody. Do you know, it was horrible. It was actually fucking horrible. But my dad laid into me in the kitchen and basically didn't shout once, didn't raise his voice once,
Okay.
just said, look, the bookies are laughing at you, like,
Yeah.
they're getting into their nice cars and you're in there spending your wages every single fucking week. And I didn't stop straight away after that, but his words were ringing in my ears,
Okay.
like, you know.
Had to come to a point.
Eventually then, I was spending all my money. I had no money for rent. I had no money for electricity. Nothing. Do you know, it was horrible.
Let's get into this because I love gambling myself.
Yeah.
I love betting. I love
Yeah,
horses.
yeah.
But I know when to I can walk away.
Good for you. Good for you. Because I tell you now, you'd be sick if you couldn't.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I was heading. I had a feeling there was a time when I was heading there.
Did you have a big win?
Oh, I had a huge win
That's why.
from €3.50.
Yeah.
I got 5,600 back. Six
Okay,
horses. Yeah.
That's a beauty.
Yeah. Went through the card at the Curra one day.
Yeah.
The whole card.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Accumulator. If one of them had launched, that was it.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
That's
And I had a few at the same time. I was
€3.50.
€3.50.
So what's that? About fucking 1,500 to 1, roughly?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair play. That was a good weekend.
And I fancy it. I'll never forget it. The same. I feel like I'm glorifying it now, but
Yeah.
I'm not. We'll go around to the other side, the flip
yeah,
side
of
of
course, yeah.
it. I was going to put in another horse from that I fancied from a different meeting.
He
but
didn't win, did
I
he?
didn't. He won a 12 to 1.
Oh my God.
He won a 12 to 1.
Oh my
King
God.
Creole was the name
Oh
of the
my
horse.
God.
I'll
That's,
never
that's
forget
about
it.
70 G's, like.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. It was crazy.
Oh my God. I'd be sick.
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah.
were sick.
but I done it single.
Oh my God.
Lucky enough, it was one of the last races, so I was able to. The fact that I'd won the 5 and
You were
7s,
delighted, yeah. You're going
I
to
put
be
a couple
happy.
of €100 on that one too, and I was like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was on fire for ages. I remember doing by mistake. I got so into it. This is what I mean. It wasn't that it was using up an awful lot of my money. Yes, it was, but it was time.
Yeah.
It was the time that it was.
You were
using.
studying them and stuff, were you?
Studying it. But then I started to when I studied the English horse racing.
Yeah.
That was grand. You can't study American horse racing. It's just
Yeah,
impossible.
yeah.
But I was feeling myself that I needed to keep the buzz going. So I
Okay.
was spending the evening and the night time watching the American horses.
Fairs.
Yeah, exactly.
They are a farce. I did so many of them.
So many of them.
Like, you'd see fellas pulling on the reins there and
Yes,
everything
yes,
before
yes.
the line and horses running past them.
That's
And you're
right.
like, that's blatantly fucking, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? Do you know what I mean?
It's terrible. It's terrible. But the problem happened. What happened there was I had a big win in the American by complete
fluke.
accident.
Yeah.
You know how they do these trifectas and
Yes.
you know the 4 horses.
Yeah.
I went down to do whatever way I done it. I done it completely arseways. I meant to do the the small prices and then work my way down to have a
For
four.
once, I paid to be a thick cunt.
Yeah, so I ended up doing the big prices first, second, and third and fourth, and that's how it fucking happened.
Oh my god!
I put I remember I think it was €5, and I got like a couple of grand back. I was like,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I didn't even know what I'd done wrong until seen the fucking
delighted with life. Yeah.
But on the flip side of it, then it was so much time consuming, and then of course you'll always win when you're in good form and you don't need it. Or
Yeah,
that's how it feels.
That's very true. Very true. Do you know what I found about the bookies? Everybody knows everything, but nobody knows nothing.
Exactly.
You're in there and you're listening to fellas. There's a filly running up there now, or there's a horse born off this fucking horse, and there's a filly off this horse, and he's a fucking dead sort. And you're listening, you're like, fucking hell, I'll have an old gamble on him. Horse dead last coming around the corner, and you're still hoping he's going to win.
But that is it. How bad did it get?
Really bad. Like every week I was going in there after work, I was blowing every cent I had.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was a horrible time. Constant anxiety, trying to win back money to pay people back, and just every day. It was disgusting. I hated myself as well because I wasn't only ruining my own life, but I was putting my family under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And they in fairness now, my brother Steve now especially, like, always helped me, like, you know, and sometimes when he even shouldn't have, you know.
Yes.
I had to learn the hard way myself, and I did eventually. It's an awful illness, and it's an illness that there's no ceiling to it. No ceiling.
See, that's the thing about gambling. Addiction counsellors will say that it's probably one of the worst.
It is,
because you never sit silent.
The ceiling is never coming,
and you can camouflage it.
Yeah,
you know, you like drugs. You will see it in
the worst thing. The worst thing. I always kind of stayed myself.
Yeah,
but I was telling lies, like, to everybody.
Yeah,
you know, and that just didn't sit well with me either, you know.
Yes.
I hated myself for it, like, because, you know, it was anything but the gambling. You never want to blame the gambling.
Well, that's the same with alcohol.
Because you don't want to stop.
Yes.
Because you're like, I'll get that win someday.
Yes.
I'll get it someday. It's never coming, like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
It doesn't matter. It'll be gone again.
Yeah, 100%. And anybody out there gambling, lads, I feel your fucking pain. I really do. Just stop. Yeah. Stop, and things will slowly start. It doesn't matter how much debt you're in. It's not going to solve your fucking problem. No. You know what I mean? Like, just stop, and everything else will slowly get better.
Start from the beginning. I want you to start from the beginning, have how to stop, or how you would have stopped.
I just went cold turkey, and it was like my family support meant a lot as well. You know, they were. My dad is, like I said, he's my hero.
Yeah,
and for him to be so hurt,
yes,
and I seen the hurt in his eyes. That hurt me. And sometimes it takes that, and that's what it took for me. And I was like, I'm sick of being a failure. I'm sick of putting pressure on them needlessly when they don't deserve that. They're the nicest people, and you're fucking doing this to them, you know?
Yeah.
And it was horrible. And I know anybody that's really into gambling, and if their family is good to them, their family is under a lot of pressure too.
Yeah.
And you need to stop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's easier said than done, but cold turkey, just go cold turkey and fucking learn to hate the bookies.
Yes.
I hate the bookies now.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I can go into a casino.
Yes.
I can have a game of roulette. We done it earlier.
Okay.
I done one bet on the roulette. I said, I'm doing one and we're gone.
Okay.
And I won. And we left.
That's fantastic.
I can play poker. I can go and do slots. I have my set amount. Bookies, horses, virtuals killed me. Virtuals fucking killed me.
That's like the American racing.
It's pretty much. It is. It's so stupid. Like, and you know, you the fellas in there watching the virtuals, and they're riding the fucking stool like it's a horse. Like, it's not running any faster. This is rigged, man. It's either going to win or it's not. You know,
it's already it's
pre-planned. It's all set up already. And your man is like, he won his last race. It's a fucking virtual, man. He won his last two, but it shows the form next to the horse. And fellas will be like, I've seen it loads of times.
Holy
Look at him,
shit.
He's after winning his last two races there. lump on him.
But the thing is, the commentators will say the same thing. He's just after winning.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And they should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah.
They should be ashamed of themselves. Them virtuals are, you'd see people, the anguish in people's faces in them bookies.
Yeah.
I seen it. I used to have it myself. But I'd always look around at other people and they're in the same boat as me.
Yeah.
Do you know? From morning until night, I was in there sometimes, and I'd be up nearly $1,000 sometimes,
Yeah.
and I'd leave with nothing.
Yeah.
And I still have the same bills, and that grand would have paid most of them.
Yes.
And it's like, I can't leave.
Yes.
Do you know? And it's not just one race. I'd be writing down, fucking rushing up to the counter to get things on, bumping people out of the way.
If you wrote that much when you were in school, that you'd be a fucking way with it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's the truth.
It is, yeah. I'm telling you, it's a horrible, horrible thing, though. You know, it's, man, I feel so bad for anybody that is going through.
How
that.
long did it go on for?
Years, probably maybe 13, 14 years, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
really,
a long time.
but not really bad.
Okay.
It got really bad towards the end.
Yeah.
Really bad towards the end. I was doing like €300 on 3 teams to win, and it's always a last minute goal with fuck ya.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, it's so close, I have to do another one.
Yes.
Do you know? And you do 3 teams then, and they'd all lose, and it was just a vicious cycle. You know what I mean?
Well, you're chasing money.
You're chasing your tail, is what you're doing.
Your tail.
Yeah.
You're trying to get back the money and that you've
You
lost.
want, and you know, like, I just wanted to make everybody happy again.
Yes.
I'm disappointing everybody. I just want, but then sometimes I'd win enough to give them all back, and I don't follow my own advice. I'd promise myself in my head, if I win this, I'm paying everybody back and I'm done.
Yeah.
Then I win it, and I gamble it all again.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's.
Oh, it's a
You
vicious
just want
drug.
that little bit more every time.
Yes.
You never have enough of it, you know. And it's not even the winning; it's the fucking rush you get, and it's the. If I didn't have a bet on,
It's the anticipation of it.
yeah. If I didn't have a bet on a Saturday and I won a few teams,
Much wants more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact, yeah. I just didn't like not having a bet on. And I felt that comfort. And do you ever notice in the bookies, they have your hot chocolate, they have your nice comfortable seats.
Yes.
It's the perfect environment to sit and relax.
That came in probably the same time. What age are you?
40.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit older than you. We would have been gambling so around the same time, and that's when the bookies of old, when
They were shitholes.
They were shitholes.
Yeah, I remember
There
that too,
was
yeah.
smoking going on.
Yes,
And the
pure
funny thing is,
shithole.
I hate smoking. I hate cigarettes and
Yeah,
everything.
same
like that.
here. No, I'm
But-
off in 13 weeks now.
But I never actually smoked.
Didn't you?
Never
Fair play,
smoked
yeah.
cigarettes.
Stinging the eyes out of you, yeah.
But in the bookie shop, for some reason, when it was mixed with stale beer from people coming in from the pub,
You like
there was a
warmth.
my grandfather used to bring me in because he was a very cagey man with money, but he loved doing a Yankee.
Yeah,
You know, so he'd pick 4 or a patent.
yeah,
So he'd pick a few, unless he was doing the national. Then he wouldn't do singles.
yeah.
It was just it'd be a 50p patent. That's it.
That's
every
it.
day.
Fair play, yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
So I got to love. That's where I
Yeah.
got the love of and we.
But I'd say it was kind of being with him as well.
Yes,
and, you
of
know,
course.
like the warmth of it, like,
yes,
you know what I
and
mean?
he was. You're on about your dad. I got on well with my own dad, even though I make a joke on stage that the last time my father played with me, I was still in his balls.
Brilliant.
But the thing is, I get on very well with him. But I got on well with his dad, and especially my mother's dad, because we lived so close together, and he was like a second father to me.
Yeah.
And that's where the love of the gambling came in, and the horses especially. We done that. Do you remember the Star when they used to do this? Pick 10 and you win €100 free bet. I don't know if they still do it.
In the paper?
In the paper, yeah.
Right.
This is when the paper, when there was no
What,
online.
you rip out a coupon or something?
You rip. You know, you fill out. You pick 10 horses to follow for the month or the year.
And you send it to them, or?
You send it to them.
All right, okay.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
then they used to have they used to put down all your names. So if
Right.
you were to, we won it 1 month, so you got €100, or maybe it was weekly. But
Jeez,
then there
that's
was,
miserable.
yeah, but at the time it wasn't.
Right, okay.
At the time I'm talking mid 90s.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Lot of money then.
Lot
yeah.
of money
yeah,
then.
Yeah, yeah.
So we won it, but then we were like, "That is fantastic." But what they didn't tell my grandfather, or what he didn't
the
realize
fine
was
print.
the fine print. It had to be on one bet, right? Which would have killed that £100 would have kept my grandfather going for the rest of his
dirty
days.
bastards.
The rest of his days, it had to be on one horse.
Oh
or
my
one bet.
God! Like
Okay,
the dirty bastards, and he done an even bigger bet,
Yeah.
which was more than likely not going to come in.
he done Isterbrack in at Cheltenham, and it was the time he was beaten into second.
Fuck's sake! Like.
Yeah, but I remember he turned around and he said, "You know what?" He said, "That's probably the best thing that's ever happened to you." He said, "If you won, you would have been addicted."
Addicted.
Addicted.
It was the wins that got me.
Yeah,
It was the wins that got me.
yeah.
Win a couple of grand here and there. I was doing big bets on soccer. I think I started off like €100 bet on 4 teams and the 4 of them won. Like,
Yes,
then you think you can't lose.
yes.
Do you know?
Oh,
Doesn't matter who you do.
You can though.
Arsenal, United, Barcelona let me down. It doesn't matter who you do. There's no guarantee in a football match.
Not at all.
You know? Anybody can fucking leave you down. And last minute goals, Jesus Christ, I'd be loaded if it wasn't for last minute goals. And they're the sickest ones. I used to watch it on Flash Score.
Yes.
And when it lights up red, there's a goal scored.
Oh shit.
And I used to be able to look. I used to cover it. And then it'd light up red. And then I'd be like, and then I'll open it up and I'll have a look and I'm like, oh my God. Barcelona are losing to Elche at home. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm telling you now.
And you're a big Liverpool fan.
I am a me hole. I am a me hole. No, definitely not. No. United over Keane and Irwin. I
Yes.
grew up watching them.
Yes.
Keane is my hero
Yes.
as well. You know, I love
Many
Roy
an
Keane.
Irish
Love
hero.
him. And I love Dennis Irwin as well.
Yes.
The most underrated player ever in the Premier League
Unbelievable.
by the English press.
Yeah.
Not so much over here.
Alex Ferguson's favourite player? I think you saw.
8 out of 10 most weeks.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Yes.
What a
He
player.
was a great player.
What would he be worth today?
I know.
Hundreds of millions.
Yeah. Same as Keane himself.
Keane, the sky's the limit for his price tag. There is no players like him
No
now.
players.
Do you know?
And you have to hand it to the likes of Patrick Vieira as well. They kept each
Unbelievable
other going.
player. Like
Hard as nails.
there's no midfielders like that anymore.
No, none.
There's none like them.
Mm-hmm.
Gerrard, Keane, Vieira.
Yeah.
They could do everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could mangle you.
Yeah.
They could fucking pass a ball.
Bit
They
of
could
style.
score a goal. They done everything. They ran
They
the
were
show.
harder men as well.
They were.
You know.
You can't do nothing these
No,
days.
you can't do nothing.
Rolling around on the ground, crying.
I done a podcast here with Pete and Martin, and one of the questions they were just after watching the Saipan video. So I done a question with them, Keane or McCarthy, whose side would they have been on?
Yeah.
And I was very surprised. I think the two of them, Ethan, went with McCarthy. I was definitely a Roy Keane. Anyone that couldn't see what Roy Keane was trying to do.
Yeah, no. He'd standards.
Yeah.
And he was coming from a club with standards.
Yes.
And that's all he wanted to implement.
Mm-hmm.
And McCarthy was just like, just deal with it.
Yes.
Deal with it. We've shitty balls, we've a shitty pitch, deal with it.
But sure, if you're going to deal with that, if you're going to allow that the first day, it's going to continue on all the way.
The FAI is biggest load of horse shit ever anyway.
Yeah.
Like, nothing has changed. They're still the same crock of shite they always were.
Mm-hmm.
Money grabbing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just think Irish football is never going to move forward. It's always going to stay in limbo.
Yeah.
We're always going to be nearly men.
Yeah.
Do you know? Thought we were going to qualify this time.
I know,
and
but
all.
Keane could, if I say Keane could see that it was a World Cup that was there for the taking, or at the very least to semi-finals.
Do you remember that World Cup?
Yeah, I was actually in America. I was in America
We
for the whole
ran
summer.
Spain ragged.
That's right.
In the last 16.
That's right.
We should have beaten them by at least 2 goals.
Yeah.
If Keane was there, there's no way we're losing that game.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Then, who was after that? It's like South Korea or something.
That's right.
We're beating them easy.
Yeah.
We could have got to the final.
We could have got to the final.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
And that was
with Damien Duff in his
great
fucking
Irish team.
pomp. We had Robbie Keane in his pomp.
And I only heard recently that Keane actually made the effort
He did.
to rectify it
And
before he got on the
McCarthy
plane.
was a bitter old bastard. He didn't want none of it.
Yeah.
He didn't want none of it. No, I will say, the last tournament that McCarthy was involved in, he should have been given the chance in the playoff. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that now.
he left before the playoff, and your man came in, Michael, or was O'Neill, or what's your man's name? I can't think of his fucking name now.
To manage.
Yes, to manage.
Martin O'Neill, no?
No. Before him, no. McCarthy got us to a playoff anyway.
Yes.
And he didn't actually take over for the playoff. Someone else came in and took over, and we ended up fucking losing it.
I can't remember.
It was for the Euros, I think, anyway.
Yeah, well, that's a terrible decision anyway.
It was.
When
and I believe he had him playing well at the time, McCarthy.
Yes.
Whatever you say about him, he was a good manager.
Yeah.
Very good for Ireland.
Yes.
Do you know, like, got to the last 16.
And he was a great player for Ireland.
Very
he might
good.
not be the most stylish,
Yes.
but he was there every week.
He got us to the last 16 with fucking Kinsella and Matt Holland.
Yes.
Not great players.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and ran Spain ragged. I remember watching that game, and I never seen Ireland play that well since.
That's right.
You know, that tournament, that was us.
It was incredible. It was incredible, and it's just such a shame that it just didn't.
We needed that leadership.
Yes.
We needed that leadership.
Time.
And look, fair fucks to him at the time. It was unbelievable to watch, and they did us proud. But imagine what we would have done if we had him.
And that was the whole thing about it. And then to miss out this, I thought I was sure.
I was
sure.
sick. I was sick. I was driving home from Dublin with Sarah in the car. And when Ireland scored the second goal, I grabbed her and I was jumping around the place, and she was like, "Would they leave me go?"
I know.
Oh, it was just gut wrenching. Then
if we got to half time.
Oh yeah, just a silly mistake, and I got dogs abuse for. I knew who was going to miss the penalties when they were walking up. I saw it, like, you know what I mean. Like Brown, I knew he was going to miss the penalty, and I put up a post basically saying, I knew Brown was going to miss the penalty. I got dogs abuse. Oh, you should be supporting him. No, he looked like a rabbit caught in the headlights.
Yes.
He did not look comfortable. He shouldn't be taking one if he doesn't. Like, and he took the perfect penalty for the keeper.
Yeah.
The perfect height and not in the corner.
No.
Like, of course you're going to be pissed off about it. Like, but obviously I'm not.
It's an awful way to go out.
It really is an awful way to go. And we went out to the team that actually got there.
Yes.
But we should have beat them.
We should have.
We threw it away.
We did.
Threw it away. 2-0 up. Cruising. And a tug of the fucking jersey ruined it for us.
I know. But even then I thought...
I thought their free kick down in the corner was nonsense.
Yeah.
The one that they scored from.
Yes.
I thought that was nonsense.
Yeah. But
well.
We've always had a bit of unluck. Look at the
Henri.
Henri, another fella. Every so often.
Don't get me started.
Every so often at Christmas, I do wish everyone a happy Christmas.
Except for that cunt.
Except for that Thierry Henry cunt.
Yeah. Cunt, proper cunt is right.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is it? Irish Alzheimer's will forget everything but a grudge.
Yeah, no, that's fact, yeah. And
would you say your soccer would be your favourite sport?
Yeah, no question about it.
Okay.
Yeah, no question about it.
I'd follow it. I'd be a United supporter as well, but only because I seen the passion out of my father. I used to support Liverpool growing up as a kid, just to have some bit of like back and forth. Back and forth with my father. Just to have a bit of banter.
He was a United fan. You were
a massive United fan.
Fair play to you.
Right? Just to have a little bit of banter back and forth. But when I seen the passion when they won the treble in 1999, I was like, no, this is my team.
I'll never forget it. Greatest game ever.
Yeah.
Like, fucking battered for the whole game.
Yes.
And just Beckham, his deliveries.
Yes.
Last minute. Teddy Sheringham, and then Ollie at the death.
Unbelievable.
At the death, the last fucking kick of the game, stuck out his leg into the roof of the net. Richie's head nearly hit the fucking light bulb.
I'll never forget it. I was there in the room with my father, and that's the moment I was starting to change throughout the game.
Yeah.
Because I could see the pure passion, even though they were losing.
Yeah.
And when Sheringham equalised, he went nuts.
Scuffed it into the corner.
And then when Solskjaer scored the winner, he first of all he grabbed me. I don't know why I watched. My father's a big man. He's 6'4", 5', 28 stone, fucking man mountain.
And he grabbed you, yeah.
He grabbed me by the neck and he lifted me up by the neck. With joy.
Yeah, oh,
with
yeah,
joy.
of course, yeah, yeah.
And he was
didn't
shaking me like
realise.
he was shaking me like a fucking bottle of ketchup. So my neck was going up and down.
Brilliant.
And then he threw me away and he ran out the hallway and ran for the front door, and the front door was wide open, but we'd have a patio door. And I said, I'm going to run out in ahead of him because he wouldn't have seen the glass. So I managed to fucking get to the thing and kind of had it open. But he shouldered the door up over, and it actually took it off the hinge, but it didn't fall, luckily enough. And there was this man, he's dead since, Lord have mercy on him. He used to walk out from Swinford, and he was a man that was very holy. I think he went for the priesthood when he was much younger, much like 30 or 40 years earlier, and I don't think he got it. But every day he'd go out and he'd be saying, with the rosary, he'd be saying his prayers and everything like that. And at this stage it was kind of getting dark. It was kind of dusk. And next thing, this fucking 28 stone runs out onto the road. It's in the country, so he wouldn't have been expecting this. And he comes out and he's roaring. My father doesn't know what he's saying. He's just gone off the fucking tits. And your man started walking faster. He was like a little fucking a little hermit all the way up the fucking road. He didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh, stop!
But it's amazing how sports people can get so passionate about sports.
And do you know what I never got into? Gay.
No.
Never.
I'm very surprised. I was about to say that.
I played it when I was younger. I never really...
Because the Cork people are just like...
Gay, man.
Yeah. It's because the two of them.
I could never get into it.
Right.
Yeah. Hurling, it's good to watch, but like, it's only when the All-Ireland is on. That's when I find it interesting.
Yeah.
Like, other than that, like, I'm call it a farewell fan or something like that.
Okay.
Do you know, like, I'd watch it if Cork are in a final or something.
Yes.
That's it.
Well, I'd be the same. Not a fair weather fan when it comes to soccer, but I'd keep an eye on what's going on in the soccer world. And even if United won at this stage, I'd be like, well, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose my shit over it. Where obviously if Mayo won the All-Ireland,
you'd lose your shit.
I would, yeah.
Oh, I was asked to ask you a question as well. What you have against Roscommon?
Oh, that was asked in the last podcast.
Oh,
as
was
well,
it?
That hasn't gone up yet.
Right.
So the thing about Roscommon is, I have absolutely, and this is between all ye. Don't say this publicly. I have no problem with Roscommon at all.
It's a wind up. Like.
It's complete wind up.
Yeah.
I take the first Roscommon joke I made was going back to the lockdown when the 5K rule was got rid of, which was, but you still couldn't go into the pub. I was like, that's what are you all getting excited about? I said, basically, you're getting excited about being able to go into County fucking Roscommon. And that was the joke, or part of the joke.
And I've done well.
And the next day, there was bus drivers passing by. I remember in Ballina, the next week, I was with French Toast. We were walking up the street in Ballina, and the bus driver, with passengers in a bus Aaron or whatever it is now,
shouting at you,
shouted at me. He stopped the bus, got out, walked across the road, came over and gave me a big hug and shaking my hand. Fuck. He said, "Keep giving it to those Rossies."
No way! What the fuck?
So I was like,
that's brilliant.
Then it kind of kept going. It spiraled a little bit.
It's you run with the joke. Like.
Exactly. So what makes it? People say, "Oh, that's the same joke." That's what makes it funny.
You're racist towards Roscommon people. Like,
it's if I only done it once, it wouldn't have been as funny.
Very. It is very funny.
The fact that I drop it in every so often, that's the joke. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. Very funny.
So then, the whole thing about Roscommon then was, I was like, I done it again, and I went nuts. And then I was like, I'd met Roscommon people that came off the bus.
They didn't get the hump
in
today.
Swinford. They were loving it.
Oh, really?
They came over and there was a
fair play to them.
They were like, they can take it. They're one of the
some
best.
counties wouldn't take that very well. Like,
and that's why I do it to Roscommon. I know they can
take
it. And we have the history of Ballahadreen. So Ballahadreen is technically in Roscommon, but its GA club is in Mayo. Okay?
Right.
That's because before the Brits left fully, they changed a few borders, borders around the country.
Yeah.
And that was one of them. The Ballahadreen went from being in Mayo into Roscommon.
Yeah.
Whatever way they drew it. But the GA club stayed in the Mayo clubs.
Yeah.
So they call it like the West Gaza, the Gaza Strip of Mayo and
Right,
Roscommon.
yeah.
It's pure banter.
Yeah, of course,
Absolutely.
yeah. Do you ever heard of Three Counties Bear?
There
There's
might be a few.
bear,
of them.
and I think it's in Kilbenny or something like that. But it's like, I think the Gable end is in Limerick, and
Okay.
there's meant to be murder in there
Yes.
at the matches.
Yeah,
murder.
Yeah.
Great fun, I'd say, to go in there for a match. Do you
Oh,
know,
but
like
that's
Limerick,
what-
I think it's Limerick, Waterford, and Cork, I think.
Yeah.
Three Counties Bear.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
that's what makes it.
It is,
as
of
long
course,
as
yeah.
you, when you walk through the threshold again, that you can forget about it again.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently there's
Yeah.
the murder. I know, but like I'd
Skin
say
and
it's
hair
only,
flying.
I'd say not
Yes.
fighting, but you know,
Yes.
shouting and roaring.
Oh,
and
it can get testy.
of course it can, yeah.
It can get
Jesus
very
Christ,
testy.
yeah. It get testy at the underage matches.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
fuck's
yeah.
sake.
But
Some
it
of the
brings
parents.
it out. It's the temper that it's the temper that goes up. When it's just a passion, it's the pure
It is,
passion.
of
There's no
course.
point doing it if you're not going to be passionate about it either.
No. It's, do you know what? No, I could never really get into it. And I had a great trainer back then, Don O'Leary. Rest in peace. He only
Yeah.
died recently. A lovely man. Like, if there was ever going to be a fella that would get me into it, it would have been him.
Yes.
Because he was a character.
Right.
And the way he used to talk to me, like, do you know,
Okay.
and give me encouragement. And I actually got good at it.
Yes.
I was actually banging in goals and fucking points, like,
Yes.
do you know, for a while because of him, like.
Sometimes even to the opposition net.
It wasn't that bad, no, but you know, I
No,
was.
joke.
He used to kill me over not having a helmet because I was wild, like.
Okay.
I was wild with
Yeah.
the hurl, and I don't know. I just could never. I was always a soccer fella, like you know.
Okay.
Do you know? It's what all my friends used to play. We have greens
Yes.
where I'm from,
Yeah.
and one of them was perfect for playing soccer on.
Okay.
Like, and we call it soccer in Cork, by the way. It's not football.
Yes,
you
I
know?
call it soccer as well,
Football,
because football
is football
is
in
football.
Ireland. Do you know what I
I
mean?
get it off anytime I take the piss out of soccer. I always call it soccer because I think it's
We have our own football.
yeah,
Or
exactly.
Irish, we have our own
Exactly.
football. You know what I mean?
But I also
know what I mean?
I also say it as well, just to rise the
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
the fellas in the UK.
Yeah, it's easy to do anyway. You know.
So the passion of the sports and all that. We'll get back now to we haven't fully gone into the actual food reviewing.
Mm-hmm.
And before I even look at the questions, I'm going to ask a few questions about it.
Yeah.
Yourself. You have a system.
Yeah. Well, do I have a system?
Yeah.
I just don't really have a system. I just go in and rate the food, whatever
Yes.
I think of it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So.
Do
don't
they know?
really-
A lot of the places would not know. A lot of the Chinese
The
places.
vast majority don't.
Yes.
No, a lot of places I get paid to do some of them. Like,
Yes.
if I have to drive around the country, of course, like, you know what I mean. Some people, like,
You-
everybody's
but
in this.
You'd make it known that you were being paid.
Oh, of course I would. Yeah,
yeah.
And I've given bad reviews
Yeah.
when I have been paid.
Because that's another thing. I've seen other food reviewers getting shit. Oh, you're getting paid to do that. You're
Yeah,
getting paid.
I'm very, very. I've always been honest with my food reviews,
Yes.
and I can show you a few
Yeah.
of my food reviews, and it says paid at the top.
Yes. Yes.
And I haven't given it a good review.
yeah.
But people will still
Honest.
attack me.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nobody's ever guaranteed a good review off me.
Yes.
Like, there's some fellas going around now and they're like, oh, I'm the most honest food reviewer. I'll never take money off an establishment. But they're bitching about money all the time and they're
Yes.
saying, oh, it's costing me loads of money to drive around and, do you know,
Yes.
asking for money off the public. I don't do that.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm, do you know, and I, after putting more money into this than I ever got out of it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's a chore of passion.
a lot of places that I would have done off my own back
Yeah.
and they'd get very busy after the review
Yeah.
and then they'd call me back and give me a few bob for it.
Oh yes. Nice.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not going to say no to that. If I genuinely,
course not. You'd
if
be
I love a
stupid to.
place to eat and they want me to come and they're willing to pay, fucking better be sure of it. I'll
Absolutely.
be up.
More power to you.
Extra chicken balls.
Anyone that'll work for nothing will be a busy fool.
That's a fact. But like, do you see, there's people that try to be noble in this. Everybody's in it for money. I don't give a fuck what you say. Everybody is in this for money. Whether it be through YouTube, Facebook, everybody's in it for money. So at the end of the day, if you're asking the public for money,
Yeah.
it's the same fucking thing as a restaurant wanting you to come
Yes.
and giving you a few bob to review their
Absolutely.
food. what's your fanny sore for? Do you know what I mean? Why do you have a sore fanny about another man making a few bob?
Don't get your anal beads in a twist.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand it. I'm happy for anybody earning a few fucking euro, like.
Yes.
And some people in Ireland, you better not make some fucking money.
I know.
You better entertain me.
Yes.
But if you're making money,
Well, then forget about it.
I'll have every problem with you.
I've seen it. I've seen it in when people do ads. Their videos might. I do very few ads. Their videos might be as funny as a normal video that they've always done, but because it says paid partnership or paid ad, people are like, nah, not liking that.
Especially TikTok.
Yeah.
See, people have.
I see it more on Instagram.
They don't have to show who they are on TikTok, you
Yeah.
see. And like, I sold my fucking. I sold me soul for Temu there now a few weeks ago, all right?
Yeah.
I will admit that, like, you know what I mean? And
So you have to make money.
you have to. And the people just think you're just there to entertain, shut your mouth, do your funny videos, and not earn anything.
Which is the real people, the real followers, do want to see you doing well.
I've so many of them.
Yes, I know.
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I am so blessed. Especially Facebook.
Facebook is brilliant.
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 I have a loyal
family.
family.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
And we do, and I know you do, because I can just, your integrity shines off you. I really appreciate the people that keep coming back.
Yeah.
Even when you don't message them back, they keep liking, they keep sharing, they keep giving you words of encouragement. If there's a troll on the page,
I don't even have to do anything anymore.
Exactly.
They look after them for me.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have old women and everything attacking fellas,
and I appreciate that, and I see it all.
But you notice, it's always the men.
Yeah.
I never get abuse off women. It's always men having a bitch.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if I don't like someone, I scroll by.
Yes.
I'll never take the time out of my day to go on and write some nonsense. Could I be fucked is right. Can't be arsed bringing that negativity on my own brain. Then have to write out an essay. They write essays to me.
Yes, essays.
And it's like, what the fuck? I must really be on your case
Yes.
for you to write me a love letter. Like,
It's
you know what I
nuts.
mean? Crazy.
I wouldn't read that. I wouldn't read that if the fucking guard sent it out to me.
That's a fucking fact. I wouldn't read it if the fucking. Do you know what I mean?
I done a video on this, and I showed the big long. I said, that's a novel. That is. Fuck's sake.
It
I
did
haven't
see
time
scroll
for that
there of a
shit.
message. That's a scroll.
I said, these are jokes, not cocks. Don't take them so hard.
Oh, you're a gas man. Fuck's sake, that's fucking brilliant.
Fucking hell.
It's true though. It's true. Like, it's
I can talk nice all you want, but it'll be as boring as shit.
Yeah, that's come here 100%. The nicest people use language, you know. But going back to that, the begrudgery in Ireland, especially, I just don't understand it. I do not understand it. Like, if I don't like someone, I'll scroll past. If they keep showing up on my feed, I'll block them.
Yeah. I don't block. It's just something I got into. You have to. The only thing, and I don't know. I actually put a comment up today. I said I'm actually going to start blocking these.
You should.
These fellas.
They're bringing negativity to you, no matter what you think about it.
Yeah, exactly. I should. And they're like that. You know that pubic hair that gets caught in your foreskin. They're not going to do you any harm, but they're just very annoying.
Yeah, they're nitpicking the whole time, and it's the same people. No, I have a couple of trolls on my pages that I don't block.
Yeah.
I just roast them back.
Yes.
And I have fun doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you see some of my replies there, I laugh myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, scratch your fanny for yourself, bud. You clearly have one. You know what I mean? Oh,
that was actually where the rock short thing came from.
Brilliant, yeah.
So someone, the whole rock short joke, as well as the Roscommon joke, was I done a video about Leo Varadkar. And obviously I said something about him being a queen or something like that. Or whatever.
Usual,
yeah, whatever. And something about how there's only two genders or something like that.
Oh, Jesus, who brought him on you there?
A mix of everything. There, we'll get into the really sensitive groups in a few minutes.
Oh shit!
So
he's going to get me in trouble.
One of the replies I had, sure, he was only a rockshore drinker anyway. Yeah. And something else that went with it.
You ran with that.
But I ran with it. And when I got back to it, it had like 50, for a comment, it had like 1,500 likes. And I was like...
That's a winner.
We're just going to keep going with that.
That's a winner, yeah. Fuck it.
But the thing about Guinness and Rockshore is they're both made from in the same factory.
But Rockshore is more of a pussy drink. Like, you know what I mean? Call a spade a spade.
It's for left-hand
Guinness was
drinkers.
drank by real men back in the day,
yes,
you know? So, yeah, no, Rockshore would be a fanny drink for me.
But you're... we'll get into the most sensitive ties, because you're not afraid to use your voice either when it comes to sensitive issues, especially when it comes to politics.
Gets
and all
me
that.
in trouble, yeah.
It does. Trump, whether you're for or against, you know, sometimes I'll do a video.
It's hard to be for him these days.
It
you know?
is.
It really is.
I was rooting for him.
I was at the start, but he's after making it impossible.
Absolutely.
He's after
Harder
making
and
it
harder.
fucking impossible, and especially when it's hurting our own pockets. You know,
Yes.
it's
I thought he was on the right track. He came in and he made a few things that I would agree with.
100%.
And next thing it just went.
I'd be totally the same. Yeah,
But the thing is, people don't realise that you can change your mind or your opinion.
yeah,
on something.
100%.
How
Everyone will
they
call you a
act.
trumper now.
Yes.
You're a trumper.
Yeah.
But our government should be doing what he's doing and bowling all the fake scammers.
Yeah, fake scammers, yes.
That's what they are. Call
Yeah.
a spade a spade. These people that they're bringing in, they're going into iPass centres, they're scamming
yes.
Irish people. 6 billion
Yeah.
is gone on them.
Yeah.
Scammers. Call it what it fucking is.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
scammers.
And not only that, Richie, but the problem is when they're coming in, they're painting the actual good people that have came in over the last 20, 30 years with the same fucking
I
brush.
said it. I was in hospital myself only a few weeks back, and there was Indian nurses looking after me,
Yeah.
and they were brilliant.
Yeah.
Lovely ladies
Yeah.
and great banter. We're not saying that we don't need immigration. We're not
Yes.
saying that nobody's welcome here. We're saying that what our government and the rest of the governments around Europe are doing at the moment is a fucking... it's a crime.
It's a modern day plantation.
It is. It is.
And you wouldn't.
And it's all men. Let me just say that first. Any video you see of iPass centres and the buses coming in, it's all men.
Yeah.
Like, look at the crimes that go on in them iPass centres. Like, somebody had a post up about it. He done 2 random iPass centres out of the Freedom of Information Act.
Yes.
And the crimes that went on in there, crazy.
Yeah.
2. Imagine what's
I
going on
know.
that we
I
don't
know.
see and we're not allowed to
And
see.
eventually they will be let out into.
Of
You know,
course.
that's the
Of
fear.
course.
That's the fear that every parent
There's something
has.
big going to happen because we've been very close on a number of occasions. There was a fellow running through Cork last week with a big blade
Yeah, yeah,
near a school.
yeah. And it's the same thing that's happened in Dublin a few
It happened
times.
in Dublin,
Yeah,
and we were taught mental health.
yeah.
Bollocks me,
Yeah, yeah.
whole
It shouldn't be
mental
there. It
health.
shouldn't be there in the first place. No country would ever bring 80,000 Irish people that they've no clue, no background, no criminal history.
But you see,
no
what they
nothing.
say now is there's too many white people. There's too many white people, and white people have white privilege. Imagine going over to Africa doing that.
Absolute
There's too many.
horseshit.
There's too many black people in Parliament over here. We need some white people.
Yeah, yeah.
Your man in fucking Scotland, one of the Scottish MPs, he's from the Middle East somewhere.
Yes.
He was saying the judges are white.
Yeah.
Everybody's white. It's a white country, but
Yes,
you
yes,
don't
yes.
like to fuck off.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
you work your way up into it, not giving it.
yeah.
And I feel. Do you know what? Part of me feels sorry for the Senator Eileen Flynn. I think she was thrown in there. She was completely out of her depth. But
She
now,
was.
now she's came out and said that there isn't enough travelling community in politics. There's not
She's
enough.
trying to cover. She's trying to get people back on side.
Yeah,
no,
it's-
like, you know, it's. She said what she said,
What
and
you
I
should
think
be in government for is if you're competent enough
Yeah.
and you want to do the right thing by the people that you're supposed to serve.
she got dogs abuse. She did. Look, I hate to see any woman getting
Yes.
that. You know,
Yeah.
she's still someone's sister.
Yes.
She's still someone's mother.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I think she was very silly in what she said.
Yeah.
The tri-flag.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
she on about?
But even
She's afraid of the tri-flag.
even the terrified, and I said, and I don't know if you've seen the video I done on Saturday. I genuinely went to make to say that what she said was completely wrong, and I didn't agree with it.
Oh, people are tick.
Right?
I seen it.
but then, literally, the little devil inside me just came out and said, "Sure, she probably can't read them anyway."
Brilliant. I seen it.
But it just came out, and I was like, And I actually stunned
shit.
myself. And I was like,
it said no.
but I said it, and I was like, it's too, the way I done it was just too funny not to go.
Yeah. Oh, people take things too serious,
way
with
too
you
serious.
especially.
Yeah.
Like, you're very witty. Like, I think your videos are brilliant. You get your point across, but in a funny way, and the eyebrow goes up.
Yeah.
I just think that's fucking brilliant. Like, you know what I mean? But people then will be in your comments going, how could you say that? And I'm like, are you actually fucking, are you that slow? Like, do you know? It's clearly satire. It's clearly having a laugh. Like,
and it's like getting back to Trump. I in the beginning I was like, kind of sticking up for him, but also giving him a little jibe here and there as well.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the last ones I said,
you're changing or something.
Was sure, what's the worst that can happen? And of course he's proved that everything was the worst that could happen.
Yeah, the world's a mess.
But then when he done something wrong, I done a video and I made fun of that.
Yeah.
And give it to him back. But people are like, oh, you should support Trump. No.
You can't be nailed down to something
exactly.
either.
Especially when you're an observational humorist, as I would describe
people
myself.
used to like fucking Fianna Fáil before.
Yes.
People used to like fucking Fine Gael.
Yeah, 100% right.
How stupid were they?
And Sinn Féin.
Geez, the worst pair.
Yeah.
I think we'd be going back to the Stone Age if they get into power. They're as left-leaning as you can get, and they would flood the country even more. But there'd be less rules. There'd be more social welfare.
They see a little bit of a light now. When
they do, and people are thick.
Yeah.
People will flock and vote for them just because, do you know?
It's like an anti-government vote, but it's more pro-government than you.
Yeah. I'd rather what we have to them.
Yeah.
And
I started off with Sinn Féin. I was in a Sinn Féin come on.
But they were totally different before. They were for the Irish people before. It's like they despise us now. That's the way it feels anyway. It feels like Sinn Féin no longer like us because we're Irish.
Mm-hmm. Which is terrible.
It is. It is.
And the thing is, we were the most welcoming country and friendly country, and we still are.
They took the piss.
They took our kindness for weakness.
Mm-hmm.
And they really took the piss on it.
They took the piss. And, do you know, like, it just goes to show they never put the iPass centres in the posh parts.
No, of course not.
And they're allowed to have a veto. Remember, they were all shouting veto. Mary Lou MacDonald, nobody has a veto to say who can live in their communities. It was like a coordinated, every single politician was coming out saying it. You don't have a veto, you don't have a veto. Everybody should have a fucking veto. This is their community.
Yes.
They voted you in to help them.
And then they wonder why there's going to be a little bit of a kickback. It's not going to happen.
There's going to be something happen in this country very, very soon that's going to cause war. It's going to be all out war because
like the Dublin riots, but I'd say even worse.
There's going to be something's going to happen. Like the kind of people that we're bringing in here, we can all fucking see it. We can all see what's coming down the road, and they're doing it blindly. They're just anybody can come in, and the loony lefties then with their stupid fucking pink and purple hair dye seeping into their brains.
It's insane. We could be here for hours going through all the different opinions that they have and actually completely annihilating them. And it just snowballs. You keep going down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It is, and it's sickening to see, to be honest. It's sickening.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like
we all love our country so much.
Of course
we
do. But they don't. They love their idea.
Yeah.
Their ideal. And the thing is, I don't care if I met a lovely trans lad on the show.
You did,
right.
Yeah.
Really,
See,
that's how you do it.
Remember, I said it to you. I texted you that time, and I was like, I actually really like.
That's how to do it.
You know,
do your thing. Don't laud it on anyone. Yeah. You're doing your thing. You're having your journey. Jacob, you're an absolute. If he was the face, or she was the face, he was the face of the trans community in Ireland, you'd be away with it.
Yeah.
You know.
But would you call him?
I'd call him whatever. If
just to keep him happy, though.
Just to keep him. Yeah. I'd call him. Him.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
But he earned that respect.
Yes. Very nice guy.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice guy. And I thought the exact same myself.
Yeah, really
when
nice
I watched it. There was a proper cunt in there.
There was indeed. I'm not going to mention.
Look, this is your podcast.
I'm not going to mention Natasha's name.
A proper fucking cunt.
No, listen, we were never going to. From the minute I got there,
I think it was I think it was too imbalanced.
Oh, it was.
Michael would have been brilliant on it with you.
Yeah, he would have been.
He would have been.
I asked him. Was he
brilliant.
asked?
Yeah, was he?
I asked him. Michael
He wasn't
McCarthy.
asked.
Yeah.
He knows too much.
Yeah.
They'd never ask him.
I asked him. I said, "Have you been contacted?" And he said, "No."
Of course.
I said that's a wonder because, and I was coming. I just after coming back from Canada when I went on it. I said, I'm very surprised. I said you would have been ideal for.
You would have been.
Ben Scanlon was on it. He was good, but of course
he didn't. Wasn't happy with him at all.
But because they wouldn't let him. He said a lot of stuff.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah. No.
You have to say your piece.
Yeah.
You're on there for that reason. Lefties are always going to heckle you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't listen to them. They're like spoiled brats.
Yeah.
That's what they are. You can't fucking. It's like a child having a tantrum.
Yes.
You still have to say your piece and say what you think. Otherwise, what's the fucking point in being there? I was sitting there watching it and I was angry. I was like, why aren't you saying what you fucking think?
I thought that might have come across because I tell you why. It became, they had to edit it. Some of it was inaudible because
I was shouting and roaring.
It was just,
they were like babies.
Yeah. It was crazy. There was no, for the integrity of the show and the flow of the show.
And it was all them.
It was all, you just couldn't. So eventually we're just bet down, but I wasn't bet down the fucking last day.
Yeah, fair play to you. I was delighted. I was delighted
for this.
Because she was waiting in the long grass for you.
Yo, fuck yeah.
She did. The next day she went through his social media and saw that he had a drink in a fucking pub.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor's.
That was the second last day. And it fucking...
She waited in the long grass for you,
stunned me altogether.
Yeah.
And
you got your own back though.
And I was like,
fairness now, some of the lefties had your back there as well. You know, that was good to see too, you know.
So and the thing is, if there's a common influence or a centered influence around them long enough, they will come back to the
because
center.
I think the longer the show went on, you got to know the person.
Yes.
And I thought that was a lot better.
Yes.
Because you were actually getting to know each other and then it's kind of harder to criticize somebody for their views.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Oh, 100%.
Do you know?
Because you're not fighting an idea anymore. You're fighting with the person.
The person. I thought your man, the first fella, he was a bit fucking loony with his.
I never seen that episode.
Oh, didn't you?
I wasn't in that episode.
He was a bit loony with his ideas, but the way they treated him was all wrong.
Yeah,
Dermot, yeah. They treated him like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And they bullied him off the table.
Yes.
You know, all right, look.
I must go back and watch
I didn't agree with a lot of what he was saying, but he still has a right to say it and not shout it down. Like, he didn't even get to say his full points.
No.
He was shouted down by him and eventually gone.
Yeah, I think there was a bit off camera as well that he said things that were unacceptable. That's all I was told.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah,
you know, he was a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
but now when someone is goaded as well, you can see, you could very easily see, it's just that I'm an extremely patient man and I'll wait. But once my
listen, you did very well. You stayed calm as well.
I stayed calm, yeah.
And you said your words and it was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was perfect actually.
People say why did I give because it was I don't know which way it went on the television, but it was between me and another person to give it to Natasha. It was like
the money, wasn't it?
The money. I was like,
they were all grabbing like.
Yeah, I was like, couldn't give it.
When money comes into it,
yeah,
it's.
I couldn't believe it, and
some people are entitled.
Yeah. Andy was like, no, I'm good.
Fair play, yeah.
Andy was
some
a good
people were like, I need it more than anybody, and nobody needs it more than anybody.
Yeah.
I think it should have been split between everybody the fair way.
Yes.
Or nothing at all.
Did it show the bit at the end? Because I never watched the actual.
I watched
money
it all.
In. Andy was given a chance of actually taking all the money back.
Yes, it showed that.
And I knew that was the right person to give.
But he's loaded anyway.
He's loaded anyway.
Yeah.
He was never going to.
Yeah.
He was never going to. Split.
Would you have took it?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. No way.
Yeah.
And if I had taken it, what I would have done was split it.
Fair play,
ways,
yeah. Fair play.
Everyone.
Fair play.
I was thinking that afterwards. If we
you would have got caught for the taxes then.
It was in cash actually. There was a big call.
Oh, was it cash? Oh, good luck. I'm off to the fucking Canaries there, lads. I see you in a few weeks.
But no, that was a good show. We've gone off on a real tangent here.
We have.
Which is great.
That's the ADHD, brother.
It's just a pure chat. I actually, without even getting tested. I just over the last few years, I've
You
developed
have it, yeah.
1,000%.
You should
I've
get it
all the
tested.
traits.
I have a friend.
should.
I have a
I
friend, ADHD. No, they're actually brilliant.
Yes.
I can get in touch with them if you want.
Do you know what? They've contacted me in the past, and I said I would get back to them, but then the ADHD kicked in. And I didn't.
Come here, I have a funny one. Do you know when I was getting doing the test online?
Yeah.
She was asking me, like, you do a Zoom call with them, and she was like, do you regularly lose things? I was like, my fucking keys are gone right now. I lost my keys just as I was fucking talking to her. Like, what a laugh.
Fuck's sake. Someone had a different for ADHD. They always. Oh my god! It was a beautiful saying. I can't remember, but I'll think of it again.
Yeah.
Let's.
It's a gift and a curse.
Oh, it
like,
is.
I was offered medication for it. I don't want to change who I am.
Yeah.
I like being a bungle sometimes,
Yeah.
and a bungle is someone that's unorganized.
Yes. Well, I'm definitely that.
I think it's fun.
Yes.
Like, my mess of a life can be fun.
Yes.
And I don't want to be organized too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the way I am.
Sometimes Martin Maloney, when I'm doing shows with him, he drops me a little ADHD pill. Fuck me, it really sharpens you.
Does it?
Oh, it does, yeah. But it doesn't last long. It only lasts for like 2 or 3 hours.
All right, okay.
So I'm like laser sharp on
for
stage.
doing something to get something done, like
on stage. Like,
yeah,
to keep focused. Now the show was down to a T anyway.
Yeah.
Unless you have moments like I was telling you about it in Canada.
Yeah. Brilliant, yeah, brilliant. Come here, if you're ever doing a show like that, I want an invite.
I will. I was telling Richie before the show that I'd love to do a show on everyone's on psychedelics.
Magic mushrooms, yeah. And I was telling him a story then about me on acid down in the countryside.
Yeah. I don't know whether you want to share that.
I will, of course. Yeah.
Go.
So basically, myself and my friend, we went down to Kerry, beautiful lake down there now, and we were fishing and we were camping.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know he had acid on him, like.
Right.
And he brought out some acid and he was like, do you want to take some acid? And I was like, I didn't know what it did. He was like, it's grand, but you'll enjoy it. Like, oh, that's grand, so fuck it. Whole fucking tab into the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It actually is, it's funnier than what I told you, like. So when it kicked in, all the trees were waving and it was fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And the last thing you want when you're on acid is interaction with normal people that aren't on acid, right? So I was behind the camp and I noticed a family walking up and I stuck my head out and the whole family was just staring at me. And I went back in. Behind the tent.
Yeah.
And I was like, Eric, there's a fucking family there. And he was rolling around laughing on the ground.
Right.
I was like, it's not funny. My dog was after going over to the family.
Right.
Now, after me ducking in behind the thing, I then had to go over to the family and try to act normal and get my dog back.
But there was an actual family
there was a family there.
Okay,
I wasn't tripping. Like,
okay.
It was a family on a day out in the park.
Right.
This was at about 3 o'clock in the day. Like, there's Richie with the pupils the size of his head. But a nice Richie, you know what I mean? I could not speak to them. I tried to string a sentence together and it was just blah, 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 mumbling. So I got my dog and I went back embarrassed. But then later on in the day, it was cold and we were after burning loads, all of our fucking wood and shit was gone. So we said, fuck, we'll go up to the car. We had a tent now, but there was flies all over the fucking thing.
Okay.
So we didn't want to stay there. Fuck, we'll go up to the car and turn on the heaters. Went up to the car anyway, and we got the munchies. And Eric was like, there's a big box of jellies down in the tent. Will I go down and get them? I was like, definitely. Go down and get them. Pitch dark now at this stage. So he was gone 2 seconds. Just turned the corner. Red and blue lights on behind me. Before that, no, I'm actually jumping ahead of this. We saw a light going around and around and around on the road.
Yes.
That all made sense the next day.
Yes.
Like, we thought, was that a UFO or what? When you're fucking tripping balls, you know? I'd never do that again. That was my first and only time.
Mm-hmm.
So, red and blue lights on behind me. I looked to my left. Skins, fags, weed on my seat.
Yes.
I was like, right, I have to make sure they don't come near my car. So I jumped out the door and I started walking up to the back of my car and I stayed at the back of my car.
Had you been driving the car at this stage?
No.
We
were camping. We were drinking and camping. We weren't leaving for the night.
Yes, okay. Doing nothing wrong.
Doing nothing wrong. So I saw 4 jackets floating towards me. I didn't even see their faces. I couldn't see their faces.
Yeah.
They're just luminous jackets floating in the air coming down towards me. And somehow I explained them away. they were asking me, was I driving the car? I was like, no, I'm not driving the car. I said, we've a tent down below. We're just drinking some cans, that's all. And they just went away. The jackets went away, and it was pure weird because it was silent.
Yes,
and the jackets just floated into the car, and the car drove away, and my heart was beating through my chest. I thought I was going to jail. Eric was after dumping all his weed down below.
Can you feel your blood going through your
I
veins?
was panicking. I was fucking tripping balls. This was at the most intense part of the acid, do you know what I mean? Because I didn't just take one, we had another half each as well.
Okay.
I was fucked, absolutely fucked. So he was he was like, what the fuck? How did, I was like, I don't know, Eric. I don't fucking know, they just went away, like, you know what I mean? The next day then, we were driving home, and it all made sense. There was donuts on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Someone was doing donuts in their car.
Yeah.
And that's what the lights were going around, and that's why the guards were probably called.
Yes.
It all made sense. They thought I was doing donuts around the fucking road. Poor old Richie was only in the woods tripping balls. Yeah. Wanted to be left alone, you know what I mean?
When the stories of that particular types of drugs can get really
man,
mental.
I tell you now, there was a dirt road, and it looked like the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
It was the colours you'd never see.
I know.
Anything like, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I was holding this thing, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It was a sheep's head. Do you know, like a skull of a sheep?
Yeah.
I couldn't make out what it was. I was there, was that a piece of wood or?
And it really was.
It was a real sheep's head.
Okay.
It was a real sheep's head.
Yeah,
we spotted it the next day when we were cleaning up the camp and shit. But I couldn't make out what it was. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It's funny you should say that. We used to always find like dead skulls of animals. Now you don't find them anymore.
You don't find them anymore, no. Yeah.
No.
Well, this snow was a good few years ago as well, and I thought it was a log, but it was the funniest looking log I ever seen. I couldn't make it out. A fucking sheep's head. Oh, that was a wild experience, let me tell you. Something I fucking never do again.
So we're on a fair while now, but we'll get into the obvious things. We haven't even like the food review. And have you ever had a meal that was just like, what was your best meal ever? Doing it.
I've had a few.
Do you ever do like restaurants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I done the Elm Tree there only recently. Oh, what a dinner.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's so nice. The best fish and chips in the country by a country mile is in Ennis.
Okay.
Ryan's Fish and Chips. You need to go there. I'm telling you now. Like crack. Grade A crack straight off the fucking Colombian boat. So melt in the mouth fish.
You have favourites.
I have favourites.
Yeah.
I have favourites. Chinese wise, you probably can't get better than New Lambs in Dublin for me. I fucking love the place. It's just unreal. I think Dublin in general has the best Chineses.
Yeah.
Like there's a few, one or two in Cork.
Are you talking in the world or?
I've only Chinese I've had abroad have been pure shite. Yes. In Ireland, in Ireland,
I still say that the quality of food in Ireland is as good as anywhere.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's a lot of burger places. Son of a bun. Did you ever eat there?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Yes. Really, really nice. Cork has really good food spots.
I love Cork.
There's a few fish and chip places now in Cork that are lovely as well.
Yes.
Catch it a day now.
Okay.
Very, very nice. They opened a new place in the Bandon Road. Always packed. Just proper tasty
Did you ever try
fish.
McDonough's?
McDonough's.
Is it McDonough's in Galway?
We got recommended a place we're going later. What's it called? Giovanni's. Loads of people recommended that
Pizzas.
anyway. It's kebabs and stuff. It looks good. And do you know the Doritos bag? They load the stuff on top of the Doritos. It looks really nice.
I've probably been in it because I've been in Galway.
It looks really nice anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to go there later on after we do our comedy sketch.
Yes.
I have to do that with me now.
Oh, well, of course.
My man.
Now tell me this much. Bad places then.
Oh, I got...
Have you any stories that you couldn't like...
like, I've got violently sick from one place that I ate in, like, really bad.
And
like,
you knew it was that place?
It was 100% that place. And then I got death threats and everything after that. And I'm sure it was them, like, you know. I got threats of acid in my face.
Because you give out about the place?
Yes. Yeah.
Was it an Irish place?
No.
Oh.
No. I got threats of acid in my face and, you know, it was shite.
Wow.
It was absolute shite. I knew when I was even eating it, I slated it, but when I went home, I'd say about maybe 2 or 3 hours passed, my stomach was in bits.
Yes.
Sarah was with me. I was in the toilet for half the night, retching,
Yeah.
gawking my heart up, like. So there's been a few dodgy places,
Yeah.
you know.
Now that you said about being sick that night, you were sick.
Yeah.
Talking about we went off on a real tangent.
We did.
A proper just lads chat.
We did.
How's your health?
My health has never been better.
Okay.
Never been better.
You look great.
I had a big wake-up call.
Yeah.
A major wake-up call. I ended up in hospital for over a week.
Yeah.
And I never had pain in my stomach like it
Okay.
before. I'm doing boxing training now.
Yes.
I'm eating better. I'm training a lot. And I'm feeling great mentally more than anything, you know.
Yeah.
After my friend passed away, I got really, really down in the dumps over that, you know. Boxing training now is after really giving me a new lease of life. And I even played a couple of games of soccer in the last couple of weeks. I fucked my leg now and I can't play for a while, but
it's a different thing.
It is. And you know, I still think I'm a young fella then.
Yes, it's
you know?
same as me when I went playing. I went doing indoor soccer before. I was going running 3 marathons in 3 days, about 2 days beforehand, and it was like you use completely different muscles.
You're twisting and turning. Yeah, you would.
We'll touch on if you don't mind, if it's not too sensitive. Your friend that passed away, very close.
He loved you.
To you.
He followed. You can see. He follows you.
Yes.
He absolutely adored you. Yeah. Loved your videos, like, you know. A very sad loss.
Yeah.
Sad loss to everybody. Sad loss to the world. That's what Dunphy was, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the nicest guy. And
how long ago was that?
That's about maybe 10 weeks ago, maybe a bit longer.
So
yeah.
Very recent.
Yeah, recent, yeah. I miss him like a hole in the head. Like, he was my right-hand man.
Yeah.
Do you know, a fella that I called to go doing videos with me or go shopping with me, or, do you know, like, I hate going places on my own sometimes.
Yes.
He'd always be there for me, like, you know, whether it be go get a jumper out in Mahon or, you know, come do videos with me or whatever. Like, he was the most loyal person in my life, like, friend-wise, you know.
Do you mind me asking? I don't know what happened.
He had a seizure.
A seizure?
We both ended up in hospital at the same time. I was in hospital when he passed away. I got a phone call. I wasn't even sad when they told me. Like, I didn't believe it. I thought someone was going to ring and say he's okay. Like, you know, I genuinely did. Then somebody put up a status on Facebook. I bawled my eyes out then for the night. Like, my head was in my pillow. Just
that was mental.
Yeah, I know.
Completely out of the blue.
Completely out of the blue. We were in and out of the gym all the time. This is why I'm getting fit. I'm getting fit for him more than any. He's pushing me more than anybody now. He really is, and I can feel him pushing me. Like,
that's fantastic. And keep it up. You look fantastic.
I will. I am going to.
I need to get back into it myself.
Come here, you were doing fucking marathons.
I know, but it's the diet and it's the creamy pint. It's the fucking diet.
I get that.
I think because I've ran a marathon that I can eat anything I want. Doesn't work like that.
It happens to me so many times. I used to do triathlons before, adventure races.
Yeah.
And after it, then you go drinking for fucking days. You think you're rewarding yourself
right.
a lot of junk food and.
You've completely undone everything.
You've done undone everything.
And it's only the last 2 years that I've realised this.
Yeah.
That you can't have one you can't do both.
But it's great for the mental health to start doing things and get out.
Yeah.
Get out of the house.
Yes.
Do things. Like, boxing now was completely out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
But my friend Connor, I used to play soccer with him before. He's a great coach. Like, he actually had a lad over in Spain, Alicante, at the weekend.
Yeah.
He won. He's going to be unbelievable, like.
Fantastic.
So he texted me. Other people had texted me because I had put up a video before that about Dunphy, and I was on the verge of tears, like, and I was saying, look, I'm going to get fit for Dunphy because me and Dunphy had plans to get fit.
Yes.
And we were going to get fit this time.
Yes.
Because we were always only in and out of the gym. But we had made a fucking pact. We were holding our bellies together, like. Do you know, that's how bad we were after getting. And we were like, next time now, we're staying and we're going getting super fit.
Yeah.
And then
there's nothing wrong with that. I think this whole pub lad, and I know I'm doing the creamy pint videos, but again, that's a meme that's just
of
just
course,
works.
Of course.
There's this pub laddish thing. Oh, why would you be going out there getting fit and going for it? I think that's dying.
Yeah, no, come here. You're a fucking fool if you're saying that to people. Yeah. You shouldn't be giving anybody advice.
Absolutely.
Do you know, it's the best thing for your health and your mind.
Being healthy is no way to carry. That's a pun in itself.
Why is that?
Yeah.
What, you're going to be embarrassed of
Yeah.
being in shape?
Yeah.
Not
exactly.
a hope in hell.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, everybody should be doing it. And I want to talk. I was so lazy for the last few years. Like, do you know, when I stopped playing soccer, calling it soccer, lads, because it's fucking soccer. But when I stopped playing soccer, I felt like there's nothing else for me, you know?
Yeah.
I felt like I don't like running.
Yeah.
I like running to chase a ball, but if I'm running for the sake of running, it's the boringest thing in the world.
I love running from my head more
you'd be
than
in
anything.
But look, we're different there. But like, throw a ball in front of me and I'll chase it all day.
Yes, I get you.
But when a couple of people had text me,
It's like
you
your
can
man
come.
in America with the burger.
Yeah,
Come over to me now.
exactly. Come follow me for that. But like, a couple of people had text me saying, "Come to my gym, I look after all this," but I didn't know who they were.
Mm-hmm.
But Connor texted me and he was like, I my boxing gym, come up, I look after you. And when he said it to me, I was like, right, I'm going doing that with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been up there nearly 3 times a week with him since then.
Fantastic.
That's nearly 2 months ago now, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I fucking love it. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
You look great, and it's in your skin and everything.
Yeah, everyone's saying that.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
skin,
yeah.
I must have looked like shite.
no. Just take the compliment.
You wear what you eat, isn't it?
You
wear what you eat, you know what I
indeed.
mean? So, no, I'm delighted. And everything is starting to come good for me now.
Yeah.
It's not just my eating. It's not just being fit.
Yes.
It's my mind. It's opportunities. Even coming here today,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something now that you actually won't believe. Like, the comedy skit that I want to do with you,
Yes.
I actually wrote that out ages ago in case I ever had the chance to meet you.
Okay.
That's on my life to God.
Okay.
So I think I manifested this to happen.
There
Do you know
go.
what I mean? Because I always loved you. I always thought you're
Thank you,
fucking funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're a funny fucker if I ever came across one. You know what I mean? And you bring joy.
Well, I tried.
And in a fucked up, crazy world, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
To be able to talk about problems but make it funny, and do you know, it's witty. It's what people want to see.
Thank you.
It's all doom and gloom out there. I'm fucking guilty of coming on having rants. I think you do it better
Thank you.
because you do it in a way that's some people don't even get. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, some people are thick.
Sometimes it goes over their head like a giraffe's fart.
It does. You know what I mean? And I can't understand that. Then I'm like, come on, you're hardly that fucking. Do you know what I mean?
I think
like,
some people just want to be offended.
I think so.
But anyways,
in today's world,
they're just looking. But the whole idea was, and the Irish are exceptionally good at it. Like, I done a video today, kind of giving out about the Americans that are meant to be coming and living here. I love Americans. I do. But the whole stereo, you kind of make fun of it. And what I said in one of the captions was, lesson 1 for Americans that are thinking about moving to Ireland: learn to take an insult as good as a compliment,
right?
Because that just shows you that we actually, that's our way we show affection.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say the one about Ireland is full of creamy pies.
Yeah, well, I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's Irish are extremely good at making very serious situations and adding a bit of humour to it to
absolutely
get the message across, but also kind of lighten it up, really.
Yeah, and it's great to see.
Yeah,
it really is. So
we're going to get in. We're going to get into just a couple of the questions. A lot of questions came in. We'll pick out some of them. Before we do, what does the future hold for Richie?
Well, we're planning on opening a couple of spud vans above in Dublin now very, very soon. I'll be working in one of them.
Yes.
I love cooking and stuff, you know. And
fantastic. That's the natural progression.
Yes. Just keep doing my videos, keep making people laugh, keep having the banter and like there's people wait for my videos. If I don't have a video going up sometime, an old woman might text me and say, have you any video going up tonight?
That's a beautiful thing.
It is. They miss you when you're not online,
exactly.
like, you know.
That
my own family don't miss me.
That's when you know that you've built up a connection.
Yeah.
Hold on there now, because I need the phone to get the...
Oh, you work away. Where's his phone there, lads?
Is that what fell down?
Where did it go? Where?
I'd say it's down in here, is it? No, it's no, I know it's there. I heard it going down. I was wondering what it was.
On the side of this. There it is.
That's the job.
Jesus Christ, that phone is bad.
And I wouldn't mind, but I'm actually entitled to an upgrade.
I'd say you were about 10 years ago.
This is my actually third phone, but it's the one I use the most. Is the seat all right, Ethan? Yeah. Right. We're going to go through first of all, I think that's a great idea with the spud. Did you have something?
I did. I had a food truck. We still actually have the food truck.
Yes.
It's just fucking trying to get good staff.
Yes.
Trying to get a good area.
Yeah.
We've good areas now up in Dublin, like that we're going to be putting the spud vans. Trying to get somewhere to put an actual truck that doesn't drive.
Yes.
It has to be there all the time. Like we took
stationary.
the engine, everything is gone out of its steering wheel, the whole lot.
Okay.
We turned it into a prepping area for food, you know?
Yes.
And it's a nightmare. It really is a nightmare to get somewhere for it, somewhere good, you know?
Yeah.
We were in a place now with a car wash
safe.
the last time. And do you know what? The begrudgery too was crazy.
Yeah.
Like for weeks, months after we closed, there was people still leaving negative reviews saying we got it tonight and it was shite. We weren't even open.
Yeah, that's
You know,
horrible. That's the downside of it.
Non-stop. It was the health inspector was up at our truck more than anywhere else because there were people lying, saying there was rats on the counter and we dropped buns and we used them and so on and so on. You know,
Jeez, like as if you would.
Do you know what I mean? Like fucking Egypts.
But on the good side of that is you have a platform now that you can advertise. Your own thing.
It's crazy.
I want my eldest daughter to. She's an unbelievable baker. Whether it be bread or sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Cakes.
You're a lucky man.
Oh,
you're a lucky man. Yeah.
Yeah, you literally wouldn't buy cakes or anything like that.
Bread.
No, or bread. If
you can't
buy
fresh made bread. Like.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I actually want her to have something. To have something like that, and I'll be like, she doesn't need no advertising. I'll push it all day long.
Yeah, we'll all share it for her.
Yeah,
we'll all
absolutely.
share it for her.
Let's go through a few of these. I have a couple of nice testimonies for you as well.
Right.
As you can imagine, it's the elephant in the room. A lot of messages coming in asking, can you see yourself and Herlihy ever making peace with each other?
Like, I'm not going to go too much into it because I'm already after speaking about this loads of times. There's no coming back for me. Like, he ended the friendship, not me. Like, something that, for me, a simple phone call would have sorted out instead of having it all over the internet. And I didn't need it at the time. I was, like, I'd feel if we ever did become friends again, that if we had a falling out, it's going all over the internet.
Okay.
And I don't want that.
Yes, of course.
Do you know? So I just, I wish him well.
Yes.
I genuinely wish him well.
Of course.
And that's as far as it goes for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people think that I owe him to reach out to him. Like, I didn't end the friendship.
Yeah.
People are on to me, oh, you need to get on to Herlihy. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't need to do anything. I was making my videos long before I knew Herlihy, and I'm going to carry on doing that.
Yes.
Do you know? But I genuinely wish the man well. A fella that I would have done anything for.
Yes.
You know? But
and I
look,
believe that.
some things just don't work out in life. And if somebody wants to leave my life, like I always say, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah.
I'll keep my head held high with how I was in that friendship. And that's all I owe to anybody.
Yeah.
So I move on.
We will leave it at that. As you can imagine, with the questions, I'd say 60, if not 70% of them were to do with that.
Yeah, of course,
and you said at the beginning, you'll touch on it, and that's it. You've done it, and we leave it at that. This question is, what would you say is your biggest achievement in life?
Living till 40. I've been on some wild journeys, let me tell you.
Right.
Yeah, living till 40. And you know what? A couple of my friends didn't ever get that opportunity, and it's a blessing. Okay, it really is a blessing, you know. And
well, I hope the next 40 will be just as
please God,
as entertaining, and
please
get
God,
to the next 40 as well.
Please God.
What's that? Die young as late as possible.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Very nice.
Die young as late as possible. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
I love that.
Someone was asked as well, what would you like to achieve for the rest of your life? And the response was, I'd love to achieve an epitaph on my gravestone that said, died suddenly at 98.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that, yeah.
You know, that's what we all strive for, and we forget that. And for people going through, and I'm going to say this in every podcast, for people going through hard times, you will overcome them.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. And life is good, and you'll get through it.
Yeah, like, I just want to touch just on the Herlihy thing as well. Some people have it in their heads that I'm making videos to piss them off and stuff like that as well. And, like, I just want people to know, like, I'm not living my life to make anybody sad or upset. Yeah. I'm living it to make me happy.
Exactly.
Simple as that. And, like, I wish him well. All the best. But don't ever look at my videos thinking it's a dig at him, because it's not.
Yeah.
I said what I needed to say, and I'm moving on with my life.
Yeah.
And I wish him all the very best, and I genuinely mean it.
That's all you can do at this stage, and you can't hold yourself back if someone doesn't want you to move forward.
Yeah.
From what age did your love of food begin?
I always loved my grub. Jesus, from the time I was small, we used to, we were poor, not poor, but we didn't have a lot of money.
Yes.
Back in them times.
Yes.
And, like, I always loved mushrooms. Like, mushrooms were my thing.
Okay.
Like, we used to wait for Joyce's.
Are we talking normal mushrooms?
Normal mushrooms.
Okay.
And the other ones aren't too bad either.
Yes, they're top class.
But, like, when Joyce's used to come around, so they were a fruit and veg truck, but they sold coal and stuff like that as well.
Yes.
We used to be waiting at the window for them. They used to bring in, like, fruit and mushrooms and everything like that. And we'd feast then on the mushrooms. And I used to have mushroom sandwiches. I loved them. Bit of salt.
I like mushrooms too now.
Lovely.
I'd still like a little bit of meat with them, unless they were
of course.
Unless they were the the flat ones, the really big ones that you can kind of put on a stove.
I'm not a fan of them.
Are you not?
Not a fan of them.
But did you get them in the wild?
I didn't. No.
We got them in the wild.
Flavoursome, salty, like.
And they had to. The frying pan wasn't good enough. Even the iron, the cast iron one.
Over fire, is it?
Over a stove. Over the actual plate of the stove or a range, a cooking range. And forget about the pan, take the pan out of the equation. Just put them on that, butter in the middle, salt. Incredible. But they were like from the field beside my grandfather.
Big difference.
But huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference to what you buy. So this one has been done. How does it feel to be, this was asked twice actually, the first to set off the trend of food reviews in Ireland. I did not realise that you were the first to set off the trend.
Yeah.
Please check the DMs, and I have done that too. Thank you so much. Someone asked, did we land on the moon?
I think it's the biggest load of horse shit ever.
There you go. First time.
Call me crazy if you want.
First time or the last time?
I think all of it.
All of it.
Biggest scam to ever hit the fucking world.
And I done that question. Have you ever mentioned this on social before?
Never. First time I was asked.
First time you were asked.
But I always had a conspiracy crazy brain up on me. I hope I'm wrong.
The question is probably asked because I done a video the last day about the moon, and then I put up a question here: did we land on the moon? And I think 78% of people, over thousands of people, 78% of people said that we'd never landed on the moon.
Governments lie.
Yeah.
Governments lie.
But some people don't believe that. Then they never will.
Of course. But they'll just do that into oblivion.
Yeah.
They'll believe them to oblivion.
Yeah. And I do believe some people go into politics. As I've said in the past, politicians are like bananas. They might start off green and straight, but somehow most of them
end up
bent in yellow.
100% they do.
Question for Richie. Richie, I know you're a busy man and may not want to be ready for a relationship at the moment, and that's fine. But I bet your DMs do be bursting with offers because you're a wonderful, caring human being.
Oh, that's nice.
Love, John.
Come on, John.
No, I added that bit in.
I love it. Brilliant. May I take it off anybody know at this stage, for fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake. Okay, we're going to leave it on this beautiful message that came in, if I can find it. Sorry, I'm bitting all over the place here.
You're grand.
There you go. I'm not going to mention this lady's name.
Right.
But she left, it wasn't a question or anything like that. it was a little bit of a testimony to Richie. Oh shit, I didn't do it right. Give me 2 seconds.
Take our time.
So this lady is from North Cork, and I just wanted to say that Richie is the most genuine, decent man you will ever meet. I'm going through a very tough time at the minute. Last weekend he drove over an hour to bring help to me. Behind the scenes he helps people unbelievably, and no one knows that side of him. Honestly, his kindness is just amazing, regardless. And said name. So obviously you know who that person is talking about.
I do.
So there you go.
Yeah.
There are the sides of people like yourself that people never see.
Why I'd never jam a camera in someone's face if I'm doing good for them.
Yes.
I just don't agree. I hate that shit.
Yes.
You know, like if you're going to do something, it should be for your own fucking...
Absolutely.
You know, to feel good about and help the person, not to fucking get likes and clicks. And I don't care what anyone says. It'll help the next person to do it. No, fuck off.
Yeah.
Don't degrade somebody that needs help and jam a camera in their fucking face. You know what I mean? Like, that's my opinion.
Absolutely. Richie, it has been an absolute pleasure. I don't know how long we've gone on, but it's felt like a minute.
Yeah.
And I feel like we could do it again tomorrow night. And
absolutely.